war in heaven. Israel, our holy land, does not sleep nor slumber, both with the God of Israel constantly protecting the Jewish people to win the war against their enemies Russia, Iran, Turkey and demons. We are not afraid of our enemies. We will fight against them with the God of Israel. Let me share with you why I think so. Angels are fighters in the army of God. They are spiritual beings. According to the Holy Bible, they do not have wings. Demons are 1/3 of the army of God. They are fighters or rebels who started a space war against God on the past. Their leader is an angelic being from the race of cherubs with wings named Lucifer or Satan. God created angels to be transformers similar to wind or flames of fire. Demons are preparing for a war on our planet and in space. That is why they are constructing their undersea and underground flying objects and underground facilities. So, demons are rebels, 1/3 of the angelic beings from the army of God. Their leader is Satan. He is a cherub. Is the war in heaven in Revelation 12 describing Satan's original fall or an end times angelic battle? Let's read the context. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil, or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. Then I heard a loud voice in heaven say, "Now have come the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God, and the authority of his Messiah. For the accuser of our brothers and sisters, who accuses them before our God day and night, has been hurled down. They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They did not love their lives so much as to shrink from death. Therefore rejoice, you heavens and you who dwell in them. But woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury, because he knows that his time is short." When the dragon saw that he had been hurled to the earth, he pursued the woman who had given birth to the male child. The last great angelic battle and Satan's ultimate expulsion from heaven are described in Revelation chapter 12. In this passage, John sees a great war between Michael and the angels of God and the dragon, Satan, and his fallen angels or demons that will take place in the end times. Satan, in his great pride and delusion that he can be like God, will lead a final rebellion against God. A common misconception is that Satan and his demons were locked away in hell after the fall of Satan. It is clear from many Bible passages that Satan was not barred from heaven or the earth after his first rebellion, which predated the creation. In Job chapters 1 and 2, he appears before God to accuse Job of ulterior motives in his worship of God. In Zechariah chapter 3, he again appears before God to accuse Joshua, the high priest. Indeed, the name Satan means accuser. In Genesis, he visited the Garden of Eden and tempted Eve. He tempted Jesus in the wilderness before Jesus began his ministry. The question arises that, if Satan had already rebelled and been cast from heaven before the world was created, why is he free to be in heaven and on earth? In the New Testament of the Bible, the Apostle Paul provides a major revelation that there are 3 heavens. In this passage, he seemingly talks about himself being taken up to the 3rd heaven, where God the Father and Jesus dwell. The 2nd heaven is the universe or the outer space, and the 1st is our atmosphere or air. The Bible indicates that Satan and some of his demons are allowed to move in this space. In this age, Satan and his highest-ranking angels can still oppose the work of God and hinder the angels of God within the boundaries of the middle or 2nd heaven. The battle recorded in Revelation chapter 12 removes Satan and his minions from this realm. When Satan is expelled from the middle heaven, there will be great rejoicing in heaven, since the age-old accuser will be forever banned from his mission of accusation and slander against the elect. Satan's power and freedom will be seriously curtailed. However, the inhabitants of the earth will suffer terribly after this event, because Satan will be enraged. He will also be aware that he will be bound and cast into the bottomless pit prison. This will usher in a period of intensified suffering on earth, the tribulation during which the Antichrist violates his peace treaty with Israel, desecrates their temple, declares himself as God, and begins to systematically murder all those Christians who refuse to worship him. So, it seems everything now is clear and reasonable why demons construct such underground and undersea flying and military demonic objects. They prepare for the coming war. Do you prepare too to be with God or against him?